KCCR time is now at, 7:08. Hi, DT, along with you. As Zach, we have a special guest joining us in the studios this morning.
We do have special guests, and we can start with Mr. Michael Vassell. Welcome.
Morning, guys.
Hey, good to have you in. Let's see, Georgia Morse, 6th grade chorus and general music. So you keep pretty busy, and you got a busy time of year here coming up, huh?
Yep, we've got our instrumental jamboree. We used to call it the petting zoo, but we're hosting it down at the middle school this year on Wednesday, March 27th, 1 to 3 o'clock. And this is going to be a great opportunity for our incoming 5th graders to come try out those different band instruments, because down at the middle school, we believe that band's an essential part of a student's academic life, and I've brought with me some kiddos to talk about why band's important to them, why they decided to join, and I think that all 4 of them represent kind of different facets of why an instrumental music program is essential for the academic life of our school.
Yeah, and by the way, with that note, we will start. We'll, in fact, start right over here. Oh, yeah, you got to start right up, and you can introduce yourself. If you just introduce yourself, tell us your name and then the instrument that you play.
Hello, my name is Grace Schumacher. I play clarinet, and I am in 7th grade.
Okay, great. Thanks so much for stopping. I appreciate that. And then up next?
Hi, my name is Elijah Bucci. I'm in 6th grade, and I play the tenor saxophone.
Okay.
Hi, my name is McCall Schmitz. I'm in 8th grade, and I play the clarinet.
Okay.
Hi, my name is Oliver Smith. I'm in 8th grade, and I am in percussion.
Okay, there we go. And we have all these students here. And how long has everybody been in band? Did you start it? This is your first year?
Second. We've both been in it for 3 years.
Yeah.
Yeah, 3 years. All 3.
Okay.
Excellent.
Yeah, excellent. Yeah, and so you've got a good start on it. Why did you select the instrument that you chose, or did it select you? Come on up.
Well, when
I'm sorry, let me pull this up.
Oh.
Not saying you're short.
Okay. Well, I feel short. Anyways, when I went to the petting zoo, well, now the band jamboree.
Band jamboree, yeah.
Yeah, close enough. I was really interested in the flute and clarinet, but I felt like the clarinet was way easier, and I don't know about you, but I feel like high-pitched noise just kind of gets annoying with me.
Me too.
Yeah, so I chose the clarinet, especially because I like Squidward from SpongeBob.
Yeah, whoa,
so,
I was going to ask you that, if there was a SpongeBob SquarePants reference involved here.
Right, yeah, big full fans here, yeah.
Nice.
Oh, yeah. So.
But it just feels comfortable. It feels comfortable holding and playing and everything.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Okay, Elijah, how about you? What was your experience? And you said was it alto sax?
No, tenor.
Oh, tenor sax. What drew you to that?
My mom played tenor sax, and it just looked like a cool instrument, so I just picked it up and played it, and I liked it.
So you had one in the house then?
Yeah.
Okay, and so you're getting a feel for it, feeling pretty good?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see, I've got McCall over here. McCall.
Yeah. What made me join it is that when I went to, I guess, now the jamboree, I liked so many other instruments, but the day she asked, I don't know, the clarinet just popped into my head right away, so I said it, and that was the first ever instrument I thought of.
And you've stuck with it ever since?
Yep.
Okay, Oliver?
I actually didn't go to the petting zoo. I was kind of forced to go to percussion from my mom. I didn't think I'd like it at first, but I ended up liking it.
Oh, a willing student there.
Yeah. See, now that surprises me, because I wouldn't think a lot of times parents would, percussion is drums and that sort of thing, and a lot of parents, I would think, wouldn't want their kid thrashing around on a bunch of drums in the house. But the fact that parents are encouraging you to make that much noise is got to be kind of fun.
Yeah, you got to be fun. And by the way, and maybe you didn't pick like the didgeridoo or anything like that. By the way, has anybody ever seen a didgeridoo?
I have. Yeah, I've actually played one.
Have you really?
Yeah.
I understand they're are they a difficult instrument, by the way?
if you're a brass player, it's not so hard. The most difficult part for me, at least, was getting over the fact that they seal your lips around the opening that you buzz into with beeswax, and so you wind up with this really nasty kind of grossness around your mouth. You know, I've got a beard, so like trying to comb that stuff out was that was an interesting experience. But playing the instrument itself, just getting the going with you literally almost do that with your lips while you're buzzing. There's that pulling open and closed, and it was really, really, really fun to just get into a room with like 50 other people and do that. Although the noise was horrendous.
And isn't it pretty long too? Is it heavy?
Yes, because it's like literally like a carved out log.
Really?
Yep.
Okay. Well, I didn't mean to go off on a didgeridoo slant there for you, but okay. So you had a chance to, and so you're in band, you're enjoying it, and you're going to try to get others to experience it here as well. Why? What are some of the reasons that you chose band? Was there anything in particular that really stands out, and that you're glad you made that decision?
A majority of my friends are in band, so I get to hang out with them for like an hour while playing my instrument. So that's always really fun, and that's probably like my favorite class. And I really enjoy music too. So yeah.
Okay. Well, it's a lifelong. Yeah, it can be a lifelong endeavor. It can be a lifelong passion for you too.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Go ahead. I was going to say, how many of you want to continue playing your instrument once you're out of school?
Good question.
Oh,
No, 4 or 5 ain't bad.
So you get that chance. And by the way, also another thing too is, and by the way, I've got to make sure I mention this. They have the Instrument Jamboree is coming up on Wednesday, March 27th. That's next Wednesday at Georgia Morse Middle School from 1 o'clock to 3 that afternoon. There is an early release next week, huh?
Yes.
Okay. So it's 1 to 3 next Wednesday at Georgia Morse Middle School. Has it ignited a flame inside you that you'd like to try a different instrument too? You want to try another one?
Yeah.
Really? Like?
Well, since my dad thinks that since I can play the clarinet, I might be able to play the saxophone. So playing a saxophone would be pretty cool.
Okay. Elijah, since you play the saxophone, are you going to play clarinet now too? No. Was there another instrument that you want to try?
Yeah, I was thinking about trying trumpet because I just like the noise that comes out of it and.
Sticking with the brass,
yeah.
Huh? Okay. What call?
I was thinking of doing like percussion. Because I just thought of like all the different drums you use and mallets and stuff, and how cool it is.
Well, maybe Oliver can give you some tips on that. How about you?
I've been trying out. We have a trumpet at home, and I've been trying that out a bit.
Okay, so you would try some other stuff.
Yeah.
So you get that opportunity, and Mr. Vassell, do they get that chance? Do they get that chance coming up next Wednesday?
Absolutely, and I'm so glad that you asked that question, because band is one of those classes where we really do believe that not 95, not 99, 99.9, but 100% of the kids out there can have a spot in the band. There are so many different instruments that are designed so many different ways that it really doesn't matter whether you're big, small, boy, girl, old, young. There's a spot for you. But just like trying on clothes, you got to find out what best fits you, right? You don't want to be walking around in something that doesn't fit well. And playing an instrument's a lot the same way. We want to try and find out what your best fit is, where you're going to have the greatest chance of success. And the only way to do that, really, is to go try on the clothes, go try on the instruments, see what fits you. Even all these kids in here, they say they want to try something else out. Well, we're all built a little bit differently. You can just look around at our faces here. We've all got different structure or different things with our hands. Sometimes you know, even if mom or dad played an instrument or Grandma Schickelgruber gave you an old flute, that doesn't necessarily mean that that flute's going to fit you. It really is kind of that old Harry Potter idea where the wand picks the wizard. Well, sometimes the instrument really does pick you. And even though you may have your heart set on playing saxophone because mom or dad played saxophone, you may just fall in love with the trombone. Or you may really, really, really want to try that shiny, silvery flute that, you know, Grandpa Ed had, but maybe you just really love the tuba instead, right? I can share with you that I started out in 5th grade on alto saxophone. A couple years later, I was a big roly-poly 7th grader, and my middle school band director said, baritone saxophone for you, which is kind of like the tuba of the saxophone family. Okay. And then, sure enough, later on in high school, I ended up switching to tuba and got a really cool scholarship out of that when I went off to college.
So it paid for it. Wow.
You bet. You bet.
Absolutely. Well, that's great. I mean, you know, again, coming up, it's the Instrument Jamboree coming up next Wednesday, March 27th at George Morse Middle School, right over here. Well, I think you can see me pointing. This is radio, but I mean, it's just at George Morse from 1 to 3. It's an early release day. Come on in. You can stop in and check it out. Is there any age? Is like an age restriction or anything like that?
Nope. We're just open to our 5th graders. It's completely free of cost. We'll have snacks and even some games. It's a great opportunity for those incoming band students. We won't say band geeks, but band students to really bond with some middle school kids. There'll be some high schoolers coming to help out too. We'll have current and former music educators on site to make sure we do get that right fit, and we really just want to welcome them into our band family.
Folks, it's a great opportunity. Come and take advantage of that next Wednesday afternoon at George Morse Middle School. The Instrument Jamboree, come on by. Great job, Grace, Elijah, McCall, and Oliver. You guys, thanks for spending time with us. Appreciate that. I know you got to get to your day job here, so I'll let you guys get back to it. Mr. Vassell, thanks a lot for coming.
Thank you, guys. This was so awesome. We'll be back some other time. I can guarantee it.
Oh, okay. Well, we'll have to Febreze the room or something. We'll make it cleaner for you next time when you come in. Our special guest here in the first half of the 7 o'clock hour. I service in part of Beck Motors. KCCR time now at 20 past 7. Up next, we'll check news headlines with Zach on the way.
Where can I pay my utilities online?